let's talk about market research. In this video, I'd like to give you a brief overview of how we go about researching an idea once we've had it. As Donald Rumsfeld once said, as well as the known knowns and known unknowns, there are the unknown unknowns. These are the things that we don't know that we don't know. So market research provides insight into the competition, market trends, customers' needs, and even ourselves. Put simply, market research is all about reducing uncertainty and clarifying whether an idea is worth progressing with. So, is it desirable? And the best way to find this out is to find the people you're targeting. Who are they, and will they want your product or service? It's important to carry out your market research in a systematic way. Firstly, Google it. Other search engines are available, but the web is the best source of information about whether there's already an idea like yours out there. You may also uncover information that will either help or hinder the case for your idea. The web is brilliant for finding secondary information, so things like competitor details, their annual reports, company websites, and so on. Secondly, my advice is to get out of the building. Go and find the people who may be the end users of your product or service, and find out from them whether it's desirable and of use, as well as their input to make your idea as good as it can be. Some great starting points here are trade associations and professional bodies, who can be the voice for a whole industry or sector, thus saving you the trouble of speaking to thousands of people. So now we've gathered our intelligence, we can assess the information we've found and then review this objectively. At this point, you may need to adapt your idea to meet the demands of the marketplace and your competition, and therefore go through the market research process again. You can never do too much market research before testing out your assumptions with your end users. By the way, if you're worried about talking to end users and your idea getting stolen or copied, or affecting your intellectual property rights, it's better to discuss the problem your idea solves or the opportunities it creates, rather than the detail of the idea itself. This way you can get the info you want without having to give away your idea. The principles of market research also apply to ideas you're looking to implement internally within your organisation, although the process ought to be more straightforward here. In summary then, how can you make the unknowns known? Focus on the end user and whether your idea is desirable and viable. Use all the sources of information available to you. Google, the contacts you may already have, and trade and professional bodies. And finally, assess, review, and adapt. Done properly, market research will help you to avoid mistakes, spot opportunities, plan strategically and financially, improve customer service, and ultimately improve profitability. How can you use this in your world?